Earlier this morning, my local Sephora had an event with Bauble Bar, and I went to that and it was really fun. I stayed there for a while and then I went to my Gam's house for lunch, and I am home. I have no plans to leave for the evening and it is very chilly and rainy out. So I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to film my fall essentials. And I love fall makeup, I love fall clothes, so it was hard to determine what was gonna make the cut for this video. And even after I went through a couple times, I still have a lot of products, a lot of stuff to get through, but I'm very excited to talk about fall makeup. So I'm going to start with one body care product. My first fall essential is something that is going to be really nourishing and moisturizing to the body. And I'm choosing Lush's Rose Argan Body Conditioner. And this is a rose jam scented in-shower lotion. And I will take this and spread it all over my body and then do something else like wash my hair. And then when I rinse this off, it leaves my skin feeling so moisturized that when I get out of the shower and pat dry, I don't feel the need to add a secondary lotion. My skin stays so moisturized, and also the lovely scent really lingers. And every time I use this, Jeremy always compliments me and says I smell really good. Next, I wanted to mention one hair product, and I struggle with flyaways year-round, but it gets especially bad in the colder months. So lately I've been using the Chaser, and this is from the Drybar, which you can buy at Drybar locations, but I purchased mine from Sephora. And the Chaser is something that you can use for added shine and to help tame flyaways. So on days when I fully style my hair, blow dry and curl, when I'm getting ready to break up the curls with my hands, I'll put a little bit of this product, which is like a kind of like a lotion consistency. It smells really good, and I'll smush it through my hands and then rake it through my hair. And it does add shine, but it also really helps tame flyaways. So if you suffer from flyaways too, you might really enjoy this product. Moving into some fall makeup essentials. For eyeshadow, I chose the Kat Von D Spellbinding Book of Shadows, and it is a beautiful palette, but not only is it a normal palette, they've also been grouped into duos. So you can use the duos, you know, each shade by itself, and you can also layer one on the other. So not only are you getting all these shades seen, but when you mix them together, you're getting even more shadows. So for today, I just used these two and this brown, kind of mixed them together because I wanted a really light, warm look to play off my cheeks and lips. In my last video, which was my giveaway, I used these two, and the video before that I used this green, which I'm really loving. So I will be, in my next video, it's going to be kind of a very mild Halloween tutorial, but the video after that, I think I'll do a more dramatic fall look and I will feature this palette. For eyeliner, I wanted to mention the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in the shade Mushroom. And this is a beautiful silvery metallic taupe. It's beautiful smudged on the lower lash line. I've also been using it as an eyeshadow base. So I will draw the pencil all over my eyelid, gently blend it in with my finger, and then I will top it with the shadow of the same name, Mushroom from Urban Decay. And I'll take that shadow and just lightly blend it into the crease. And that creates a perfect wearable smoky eye that's perfect for daytime or night and is great for fall. Moving into my favorite categories, which are blushes and lipsticks. First, for blushes, I have a powder blush and a cream blush. For powder, I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Flush. And this is a beautiful kind of fuchsia berry. It looks very scary in pan, and it is intensely pigmented, so you don't need a lot at all. And what I like to do is pair this blush with a very like nude eye and a berry lip. And I will show you the lipstick that I like to pair with this blush. The cream blush that I really like is from Illamasqua, and this is in the shade, it's kind of hard to open. This is in the shade Sleek. And I think Illamasqua calls this like a dusty or dusky coral. To me, it looks almost like a burnt orange, but when you get it on the cheeks, there is one word that comes to mind, and it is ginger. It is such a beautiful, warm, glowing cheek, and I think if you especially have my skin tone, this blush is beautiful. This is what I'm wearing today. Fall lip colors are my absolute favorite, so I let myself choose 3 for this category. First, I have the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the shade Sultry. And if you watched my review on the matte balms and lacquer balms, this is by far my favorite that I purchased. This shade is beautiful. It's a deep rosy neutral, and if you pile it on, it can lean a little bit cranberry, but how I've decided I like to wear it is applied and then blended in with my finger, and it just gives such a pretty rosiness to the lips. And I think it's perfect whether you want to do a very natural eye, a green eye, or a bronzy eye. I can go with a lot of different things. It wouldn't be fall without a really dramatic berry lip, and for that I chose the Too Faced Lip Creme in the shade Loganberry. And this is such a rich, opaque, creamy formula. It goes on with a lot of shine, and as it wears away, it almost fades into a more pink berry that I think is really pretty and flattering. Next, I want to talk about the lipstick I'm currently wearing, and I think this is my favorite new cold weather red, and it's from MAC, and it's the shade Dubonnet, which is an amplified. And luster is my favorite finish from MAC, but a close second is amplified, and I love this red. To my eye, it doesn't lean especially warm or blue tone, so it's very neutral, and so I think it would be really pretty on a lot of different skin tones. The amplified finish goes on with a lot of color. It lasts really well, especially if you put it on and kind of blot it down and then put a second application. That's what I did today, and it lasted through a couple cups of tea and also a bottle of water, and it still looked fantastic. I never have heard this lipstick mentioned before. I actually saw a picture on Pinterest of an actress who I didn't know who she was either, and I looked it up and I found on a makeup artist's website that they had applied this MAC Dubonnet. So I immediately went out and bought it, and I can't remember the last time I felt so quickly in love with a lip product. So MAC's Dubonnet I think is going to be one of my most reach for lip products this fall. For nail polish, I have Julep Keira, and this was my most worn polish last winter, and I've already been wearing it this fall. The formula is amazing. It's what I'm currently wearing, and I tried to get fancy and do a half moon manicure, and it did not turn out that great. But I am determined to try it again and hopefully make it a little bit neater. Keira is beautiful. It's kind of a deep wine burgundy color. And I think my next manicure is going to be LONDON Cuppa. This is a very simple nail polish, kind of a tan cream. Again, a really nice formula. Here at the end, I'm going to include 3 fall clothing items. And the first is anything that is army green, especially outerwear. So I have the vest that I'm currently wearing, and this is kind of a grayed out army green. And I also have a jacket too that I really have been getting so much use out of both of these. They're nice for when it's raining and chilly and windy outside, but they're both lightweight enough that they're really nice for layering with shirts and sweaters. So I think I'm gonna continue to get a lot of use out of these even as the air gets a little bit colder. I love all scarves, but especially infinity scarves. I think they're just so easy to put on, loop once, and then forget about. So the one I brought down to show you is black with some little tan hearts. I think this will go with a lot and just add a little bit of personality to an outfit. I have a pair of black booties from Target that I love to wear with opaque black tights and dresses. But this season I decided to step out of my box a little bit, so I bought a pair of wine-colored booties from Old Navy. And I haven't worn these yet, but how I'm planning on wearing them is with dark denim cuffed around the ankle, and then with maybe a chambray shirt, so that these will just add a little bit of color to the outfit. So that's everything I have for my fall essentials video. I know I covered a lot of products. I hope it was helpful and that maybe you found either a product or a color that you would like to incorporate as we move into fall. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video.